Welcome back to Black News Tonight. I'm so glad you could be with us. You know, no matter how far you've fallen in life, it's never too late to recapture your dreams. That's the motto of our next guest. Rising to become a multimillionaire at the age of 25, she then hit rock bottom in 2008 when she received a sentence of 12 and a half years for bank fraud. Now, while in prison, she decided to turn her life around, earning multiple college degrees and fighting to dismantle what she calls the trauma to prison pipeline. Her amazing story is now featured in the VH1 series My True Crime Story, hosted by Remy Ma. It debuts this Monday, August 2nd. It is my pleasure to welcome to the show motivational speaker, community activist, author, Dr. Jamila T. Davis. Dr. Davis, great to have you on Black News Tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
You have an amazing story. I don't know where to begin. The debut episode of My True Crime Story tells how you went to prison for 12 and a half years. Why that sentence? And do you think that race was a factor?
Oh man, race definitely was a factor, but I have to admit I did something wrong. So pretty much in the late 90s, early 2000, I was involved with real estate fraud. And I had met some people who had got me into the game. They actually had inside connects at Lehman Brothers Bank, and they happened to be white. And it just was so sad that, at my sentencing day, the white male figures, one of which was a lawyer, the other was a licensed mortgage broker, they both got 2 year sentences each, while I was sentenced to serve 12 and a half years in prison. So I would definitely say race played a factor because even in the sentence, there was a huge disparity.
That's unbelievable. So that's white collar crime. And that's an example of how white men often get lighter sentences. I mean, you're a perfect example. But listen, I want to focus on how you came out of this. Because in prison, you chose a path of redemption that included education, developing a curriculum to empower incarcerated women. Tell me, what does that empowerment look like?
Yes. So when the judge banged the gavel and said you're hereby sentenced to 151 months in federal prison, I said, if this is my last day here on earth, my maker would not be pleased with me. I knew that I hadn't really served God the way that I should. So for me, when the doors closed behind me, then I just began to go on a journey seeking God, seeking like my purpose, like what was I doing? Why was I so far away from where I felt like I was supposed to be? So that redemption journey for me was like reading, getting back with my mom, who I had rebelled against as a teen. And I just started learning that there were more things that I should be doing other than what I was doing, which was kind of chasing money, celebrities, fame, fortune. And it was that awakening behind bars that led me to start writing books. I created a series called the Voices of Consequences Enrichment Series for incarcerated women. And that really like started me on my path. Because as a prisoner, I was actually getting fan mail from women across the world who were telling me that my books were helping them to transform their lives. So from once I saw that was possible, that I could make change, even as a prisoner, it made me go that much harder. So behind bars, I went back to school. I got several degrees, including my associates, my bachelor's, my master's, and I started on my PhD from behind bars. And I actually became the author of over a dozen books, which my mother, who's my publisher, actually helped to publish. So that was like the redemption journey from there, finding what I love, tapping into my passion. And then when I came home, it was more so to stay on that same path. I wanted to do the same kind of things that I did from behind bars in the street, which leads me to my mission today.
But Dr. Davis, you've done more than people who've never gone to prison, myself included. I mean, what you've done is incredible. So I want to know, is this something in you, or do you think other people can do this? Because like I said, people who never went to jail don't have as much accomplishment as you do. Is this something that you found in you that's so amazing? Or is this something you think, why aren't other people able to lift themselves up like this?
I think anyone could lift themselves up. I think it's first about finding your purpose. For me, I wanted to die. I never thought I could serve a decade plus sentence and make it. So I had to relate to what was tangible. And tangible for me was God, my mission. And from that, I just started to learn that when you live life on purpose, you live for a meaning, you live for a thing. I feel like a lot of us who actually don't go to prison, we live in prison every day when we're doing something we're not supposed to do or doing something that we don't love. So tapping into the thing that drives me, which is to help transform the lives of others, is what put me on the right track, and it motivates me. So what I do is what I love. I do what I do if I wouldn't be paid $1 for it, because it's the actual thing that I love. So tapping into that purpose has led me to create programs and to help other people find their purpose, find their skill sets and talents. Because a lot of people are living a miss. They're doing a job for money, but it's not the thing that they were actually put on this planet to do. So today I'm all about purpose. I'm all about serving others, and I'm able to make a great living at the same time. So who could ask for anything more?
Well, I feel your energy, and you said something deep there about us all being in prison. Like that's crazy deep. But I want to talk about how you focus on breaking the trauma to prison pipeline. Why do we need to talk about trauma as a factor, and why people go to prison, and why people keep returning to prison?
Great question. So for me, it started out with me being heartbroken. So my first love, which was a 16-year-old drug dealer from the South Side housing projects of Queens, right? He broke my heart. He left me for a girl that was 16 years old. I was 14 at the time, and he said that she got her own money, right? So he was going to be with her because she was independent and got her own money. Now, nobody teaches us how to deal with heartbreak. For me, I rebelled against my mother, who was a school teacher. My parents were middle class, and they didn't believe in me, hanging with people that they didn't feel like were desirables. So I rebelled and ended up getting hurt, and I had no place to go to heal. So my outlet was getting money. I started this path of crime because I wanted to show my boyfriend and others that I was worthy, because I thought that that was the way, if I had money and I had these things, that I would be worthy. So that's trauma, right? And we don't really teach our children how to heal from trauma. And that's the cycle. So many of the women that was locked up with, they also suffered some kind of trauma, some kind of either heart broken, some were raped, some were torturized mentally. So if you don't heal from that trauma, then you stay stuck. So my journey was all about healing, really finding the beauty in myself. I always felt like when that boyfriend left me, I wasn't good enough. So I had low self esteem. It was behind bars that I began to love myself. Even without all the fancy cars, the jewelry, the highlight, I had to learn to face my demons and love the image that I saw in the mirror. So again, it's trauma. Trauma, trauma, trauma. And the way that we break that cycle of trauma is through love and giving women resources on how to build their self esteem and understanding the true value of self.
Well, honestly, I don't know how you did this on your own, because we all have faced some kind of trauma. And so I commend you for having the strength to do it on your own. But I know you're trying to help out too, and you've got the VIP Online Academy, which you founded. How is that helping to change people in their
Oh,
realities?
oh man, I'm so blessed. During COVID-19, we could no longer program in person. So I started programming actually in prison. I was the head of recreation. And at the time, I didn't know, like, God was using me in that position to do the same work in the streets. So in prison, I helped to create curriculum to help women to be able to engage and to do more productive things with their time. So I flipped that skill set and I turned it to at risk youth. So I go into schools, and now through our virtual programming and hybrid sessions, I go into schools all across New York. I currently have a contract with the Summer Work Experience Program in East Orange, New Jersey, where we have 300 students who program virtually. And one of the things that I do is we teach social emotional learning, helping kids learn how to cope from things such as trauma, how to get through painful experiences and come out on top. And then we give them skill sets to help them make money now. So that's the thing that we specialize in, is entrepreneurship. So we show children how they can get into photography, makeup, hair, music, and all different types of careers, graphic arts, and we show them how to take the skill sets that they have inside and turn them into dollars. And it's been so rewarding to watch the lives of thousands and thousands of students since I came home transform through this program.
Well, tell us about, you being the story on television. Tell us about this and how nervous you were about being a part of it, and tell us about the show.
Well, really, the show, I use my story to inspire others. So I agreed to do the show because it was a redemption tale. I definitely don't glorify my crime because I don't want anybody to commit crime because that's will lead you to a bad place. But I decided to tell my story when they told me that they were interested in it being a redemption tale. And I wanted to show others that regardless of the mistakes that you make in life, you still can heal and push past your pain and be successful. So they tell my story. I made millions of dollars at a very, very young age. I was always pretty smart, but they also tell how I flipped the game. And now I'm using the same skill set and the same talents I had, because that's the other thing. A lot of people think people who commit crimes are just stupid people or just, not really good people, but that's not true. This particular show shows the trauma, shows why people commit crimes and how you can help them to transform. So I was happy to lend my story and my light to this particular platform.
So, what do you hope viewers will learn from your journey by watching my true crime story?
I'm hoping that they will learn that you need to give people a second chance. You see, when you mess up with your credit, you mess up for 7 years, they give you your credit back and you can move on with your life. But unfortunately, as a felon, we are a felon for the rest of our lives. Many of us, including myself, when I came home and I started making money, I couldn't even get an apartment because when I checked the box that I'm a convicted felon, then the landlord would not allow me to live there, right? So I wanted to for people to humanize my story and the stories of others like me, and to let folks know that there is redemption for some of us. Some people have turned their back on family members who've committed crimes, or they turn their nose up to felons. But I feel as though that you should not do that. You should give people a second chance because people can turn their lives around. And I'm living proof of it.
Yeah, you sure are. What an amazing story. Thank you so much, Dr. Davis, for being here on Black News Tonight. We loved hearing your story.
Thank you so much for having me.